morning. I'm actually very excited to be here. I just talked to your principal yesterday and he told me to come. So I'm excited. I heard some of you all say that you are interested in entrepreneurship. Who's interested in entrepreneurship? Okay, quite a few of you all. Well, my name is Alicia McElveen and my company is called Liberty Educational Group. And basically what I do is I do financial literacy education, I do life coaching, I do economic development and education and empowerment, I promote entrepreneurship and great training. So let's talk a little bit about why I got into entrepreneurship. I remember being in high school or being a child and thinking to myself, I can't see myself going to a job every day for 40 hours a week for 40 years. How many of you all felt like that before? Just doing the same thing every day, right? I couldn't see myself doing it 40, 50, 60. I couldn't see myself doing that. So I always knew I wanted to do something different. I wanted to be in charge of my own destiny. I wanted to be able to control my own finances. And I knew that if I went into a particular field, there would always be a salary cap. So there would always be someone telling me, this is the maximum you can make in that position. Why did I do financial literacy education? Like some of you all, I like money. I like money, I like the things that you can do with money, but I like teaching people how to be smart with their money. And for me, I wanted to be able to have the things that I wanted in life, but still have money in the bank. And I think that's very important. It's okay to have, you know, the Air Force Ones and the iPod, but if you have all those things and then you don't have any savings, you don't have any investments, you don't have any money to go to college, that's a problem. Okay? Let me talk about some of the concepts that I teach. One of them is budgeting. How many of y'all know what a budget is? Everybody knows what a budget is. What's a budget?
How much you can spend.
How much you can spend within a certain limit, right? So that's something that is very important. You need to know how much you can spend in different categories. How much should I spend on housing? How much should I spend on clothing? How much should I spend on eating out? Okay? So those are some of the things that are important to know. What about credit? Does anybody have credit in here already? No. Okay, that's good. That's good. But the point with credit is you have to be smart with your credit. As you all are getting older, I saw some of you all are juniors, right? And some of you are seniors. Who's a senior? Okay, you'll probably start getting solicitations soon. And especially once you graduate, if you go to college or whatever, just once you get 18, you're going to start being solicited for credit, right? So you have to make good decisions with your credit so that you're not getting into debt, so that you're not owing a lot of money. You want to make good financial decisions if you go to college. You want to be thinking about your student loans. You don't have to pay that money back. Okay? And then I also teach cutting costs, which this is actually my favorite part. Okay? So like I said, I like to be able to get the things that I want and still have money in the bank. So I like nice things, right? How many of y'all like nice things? So I have found ways to be able to get bags, you know, and the Jaguar and things like that for less. So I teach people tips on, you know, where to shop, you know, how to buy things on discount, certain stores to go to, how to buy things from auctions, how to buy homes for less, how to be able to travel for less. So, you know, my whole point is I want to be able to look good, have the things that I want, and still have money in the bank. So that's like my favorite part of the whole thing, teaching people how to cut costs and get the things that I want. This is one of my prized possessions. I like to wear it to seminars. This is a Derek Lamb bag. I didn't know who he was or what he did. Some of y'all who are in fashion may know. But when I saw it, I just was like, this is a nice bag. You know, I was rubbing the leather and touching the hardware. I'm like, this is cool. So I'm at the store, and I was at a consignment shop, and I asked the woman, I was like, you know, can I get a discount? It was $185. And she was like, honey, it's a $5,000 purse. I was like, can I get a discount? Yeah. So I ended up getting it for like $150. But it's a $5,000 purse. I didn't know anything about their plan. I just knew that I liked the bag. And so those are some of the things that I do. My car that I have a Jaguar right now. My car note is under $300. My car note is $7 more than my first car that I got in 1999. It's $277. And I did that because I had cash going into the deal. I knew how to negotiate, and I had good credit. So those are some of the things I like to teach people. How you can get what you want and still have money in the bank. And then I am a bargain shopper. Yes, absolutely, all the time. And then the point with, once you save the money, I want you to take that money and invest it and build wealth with it. So you have a set amount of money. You say, hey, I want to get a new pair of boots. And I have, $75. I want a new pair of Uggs. Say those Uggs are on sale. And you get them for half price. So now instead of spending $150, you get them for $75. Instead of getting 2 pair of Uggs, what should you do? You should save the money. So then you save that money and then you invest it in other vehicles that actually build money. Does anyone know what the rule of 72 is? The rule of 72 is a rule that basically tells you how long it takes for your money to double. So basically what it says is you take whatever your interest rate is, you divide it by 72, and whatever that number is, that's how long it's going to take for your money to double. So let's give an example. If you had your money in a savings account and it was getting 2% interest, what's 2 divided by 72?
36.
36. So that means if you put $100 in a savings account today, you never added another dollar, in 36 years, so what's that? 2048, it would be $200.